You see that I will smite Egypt with plagues as before. So the same plagues that the Lord smote ancient Egypt with, he's going to use those same plagues as before. Yeah. So the Most High's word is faithful and true. Because that's actually happening, man. Okay? You get what I mean? So when they say famine and plague.
Famine, plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
And tribulation. Because there was an incident in Chicago where some woman was trying to feed her child, but she couldn't because all the stores are looted, man. Woe unto you that are with child, man, and give suck in those days. Alright? Tribulation. Tribulation, man. That's what's happening, nothing but tribulation. You see that with that in the miracle, nothing but tribulations. Okay? Mexico, tribulations. South America, tribulations. Africa, tribulations. Troublesome times, man. Perilous times. That's the times we're living in. Go ahead.
On verse 21. Behold, victual shall be so good cheap. So lucky I'm tongue-tied. Behold, victual shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good pace. And even then shall evil scrap on the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Right. Okay, that's what's going on. Let's go back.
So this is back in Matthew chapter 24, from verse 8, and it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
Stop.
Okay, from verse 7, and it says, verse 4, Matthew 24 and 4, and Yahawashi answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Right. And ye shall hear of wars and rumours of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, so that's why it's so difficult to try and tell people that they're Israelites. A lot of people are Israelites because they've been deceived. When I did a video, man, I got like over 4,000 views. You know the amount of backlash I got for that video? Niggas calling me and telling me I'm lost, insulting me, man. I didn't care. But I was looking at the car, I was going through, scrolling down on all the comments, and I was like, yeah, they've been deceived. Because they've been led away with some other doctrine or some other movement. Or some other shit, man. Okay? So what it says, these are the beginnings of sorrows. Read that again.
That's verse 8. This is verse 7, and it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And it says in verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
I know that helicopters come for us, man. Look how he just get caught for me. Yeah, it's for us, man.
Eagle eye.
Not just so the lightning bolt on the side. He said nation shall rise up against nation. Go to America and see that they're talking about race riots, man. You know? Talking about race riots going on.
That policeman got set on fire.
Which one?
In America. Yesterday.
It was in Mexico.
Oh, Mexico.
Yeah. The Mexicans, they're ruthless, man. They're a different breed. They're from the ancient world.
Start coming to
They
America.
blew off the Ross clock.
Yeah, I saw that.
Brains all over the place, man. And then he started kicking his body while he's on the ground. I was like, man, these guys are crazy. Yeah, it's a fire.
Yeah, they're wild. It's a wild time, right?
They're ancient. They haven't lost that ancient way of doing things, man. They don't care. Them Latin tribes. They're ruthless, man.
Same with Levi in France, man. They were just messing it up.
Yeah.
France is messed up, right?
You see? But yeah, nation rise against nation. You're seeing that right now. You got certain states, they're coming out with their guns, you know, exercising their Second Amendment rights, you know, standing guard. Any looters come, they're ready to blow your head off, you know. they're proud about their Second Amendment, man. They got that pride in them, man, like it's a religion to them. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening because of the murderings of so-called black men in America. You saw that footage of George Floyd and how that cop had his knee on his neck, and that inspired a lot of racial tension, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of racial tension. Apparently you got protests going on in the UK, in London, man.
Yeah.
Westminster today.
Yeah?
Yeah, yesterday. Well, every day really, but now it's Saturday. That's the World's Day. So down there in Westminster, I was on the train. I saw a couple of people I know, and they're like, yeah, we're down to Westminster, we're going there now.
But they're not going crazy over here. Like in England, it's a different spirit.
Yeah.
In America, they're more fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of spirit. You know what I'm saying? But over here, they're more feminine, man. They're not as aggressive. It's almost like they're afraid. Over here, they're afraid of something, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to do peacefully and everything like that. Showing you they're not in the right, they're not even in the spirit, man. Okay? Even that guy, what's his name? The guy that was like, Black Lives Have Always Mattered. John, what's his name? John Boyega. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was saying he was emphasizing protesting peacefully. I was thinking, why is he saying that for? Protest peacefully.
You know, though, something's gonna drive Jake to get roused up, regardless of, because right now, Jake, they're kind of being smart about it. I can see why Jake ain't getting riled up as of right now, because really what Esau wants Jake to get riled up, so they can then get Jake killed, and that's really the intention. The intention is just to get Jake riled and act like Jake is causing a ruckus and beating down the place. Like there was this video that I saw, and it's police officers. They were actually beating the whole windows.
Yes, I saw it.
Right? But somebody was already watching.
Yeah.
And filming it,
They were
yeah.
already filming it. So what Esau's doing, how is that being that they have agent provocateurs, they're trying to make Jake look like, man, these niggas is going wild and crazy.
Yeah.
So the reason why these Jakes ain't knocking up here because they kind of played it smart. But I will say this too, pursuant to prophecy, what is it? Genesis 49:8. It says Judah, who shall rouse Judah up?
Right.
And when Judah gets roused up, all of the tribes get roused up. So eventually, something's going to click all of the tribes to get riled up, and they just gonna go all the way out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
But Jake, like you said, brother, Jake is kind of like afraid of afraid of certain things.
Yeah, over here they're afraid. But I don't know what this guy George Floyd, man, is like they're making a big deal. Like, who is this guy? Like, I mean, black so-called black men. It's like, man, we've been getting killed in the States for the longest. So why? I mean, like, you got all these people. It's 1 minute silence. They're all on the ground like that.
Yeah.
Someone on the ground like that. 8 minute silence and all this stuff.
Repeating his last words.
Yeah, repeating his last words. They say, I can't breathe.
Mommy, help me, I can't breathe.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it was set up, man, because there was a Simpson cartoon where they had a cop on you know what I'm saying, on the black man's neck, and I'm like, this cartoon was done time ago.
Yeah.
So it's almost like
They predicted
it in a Simpsons cartoon. So I'm just like, okay, and I'm hearing things like the cop that killed him, they used to work together. They were both security guards and shit. I'm hearing things, man. You know what I'm saying? That it was all set up. There was something about the George Floyd. He wanted to make a court case against the police, and that's why they tried to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing different things, and I was like, at the end of the day, I know that the elites, there's no such thing as coincidence. They're trying to control everything that's happening, okay? Even the course of these protests and riots, they're trying to control all these things, man. You know, as the prophet just said, how they're setting up agents, and they'll looking like ninjas, man. In the protest, looking like fucking, wearing all these tight little ninja costumes, man. Running in with the protesters and spraying things, Black Lives Matters. And then one so-called black woman, she filmed it and said, "Wait, who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
And then they didn't want to say, I think they were foreign, they couldn't even say that. She was like, "Ooh, we didn't do that." They're gonna see, they see that one thing that's us.
Blame us, yeah.
And then some fucking Edomite woman spraying shit. I think, what do you care about Black Lives Matter? You're Edomite.
Is she the one with the braids?
What the hell? You know you got Edomite spraying Black Lives Matter. What do you care? You're not even one of us, man. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. And Black Lives Matter, that was a movement set up by the so-called Jew anyway. George Soros, man. George Soros. Some old Amalekat, man. Okay? He made that movement. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter meaning it's almost as if Black lives don't matter. So he's trying to make a movement saying Black lives do matter. You know what I'm trying to say? But if you check the people that's really spearheading that movement, it's so-called black women. Lesbian, if you look it up, Wikipedia, look it up. A lot of the women that spearhead that movement are lesbians, man. So that's a gynocentric, almost like a feminist type movement, man.
That's a sign. Women's holding a sign as well. And it's an Edomite holding a sign. There ain't even a Jake holding a sign.
No.
That's a spirit here.
And you know them Edomites, they're just going along with.
Yeah, it's the trend.
It's a trend now, man. You know what I mean? And you have to understand something about the Edomites. I don't mean to come off the scriptures, but you know, the scripture says nation rise against nation. What you have to understand is that Esau, his image has been stinking for the longest. You can't denounce slavery. You can't denounce the genocide of the so-called Native American Indians. You can't denounce, you know, what happened in Congo with King Leopold. Was it the third?
It was 1908, right?
Yeah. You can't denounce these things.
The third, yep.
They can't, when you bring it to their face, all they got to do is be silent. They can't really. So what they've been doing for the longest is trying to clean up their image.
Yeah.
By trying to project their criminalities onto us, trying to make us look like the murderers, trying to make us look like the thieves. Oh, look at them, they're thieves, they're murderers, they're rapists. You know, they're killers, man. They're bad people, they're immoral. You know, but really, the true criminal is them. Okay? So trying to clean up their image, they've been trying to project all that shit onto us. Like I said, Esau, he's the serpent, he's the deceiver, deceived the whole world. But now it's getting to the point where it's undeniable now. You can't deny it. So what Esau's trying to do is he's trying to join the crowd. Equality, he's trying to add that we're all in the same boat.
Right.
We're all in this thing together, we're all equal. You know, the doctrine, the wine of equality, the Babylonian wine of equality, and we're all equal. You know, male and man and woman and child, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white, we're all in the same boat. That's another part of his deception, his way to clean up his image. You know, because it says that Cain, he was a vagabond and a fugitive because he rose up and slew his brother. Okay? So he became like a fugitive. The word fugitive means somebody who's trying to escape justice, man. And that's what Esau is. He's a fugitive. And it said that Cain, the Most High cursed him, and then he ran to the land of Nod, basically, and then people sorted to kill him.
Yeah.
All right. So that's pretty much Esau's situation. He's trying to escape justice, okay, because the Most High has cursed him. He's cursed. Like when you say, for example, I don't mind me kind of speaking at the moment. I'm kind of rambling, but
You're not.
but flipping. When you say, for example, if you say like white man, there's like a negative stigma attached to that phrase, man. Like a stigma of doom. Like when you say white man, it's like something evil. You know what I'm saying? And that's why anytime you say white man to a white man, he starts getting all unsettled and shit. Because he knows that's a bad image attached to that phrase white man. He's trying to get away from it. That's why that's why we've received backlash. When we say white man, it's almost like they call the police.
It's an insult. Yeah.
It's like an insult for a white to call a white man a white man.
You know
what I'm saying?
Can I just say one thing? I said when you say that, because when you look up the term white is actually a very good term.
Yeah.
And it's used in the scriptures, and in the scriptures, the term white is synonymous with purity.
Right.
So if you are a group of people that's able to tarnish the term white man, then that says a lot about your people.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's fucked.
That's a good analogy.
That's heavy.
a
That's
good
heavy.
analogy.
That he's such a devil that he tainted the word white.
He made purity look bad.
He made purity look bad.
That's deep.
You know what it says in the scripture, says they clothed with white because of the whiteness represents righteousness. He tainted that.
Yeah.
That's how much of a devil, and that's why he's trying to get away from that image, man.
Yeah.
As I've been saying, he's been trying to project. He's trying to use equality, trying to merge in with the crowd and say, look, we're all together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Using all these deceptions to deceive the world, and what he's trying to do right now, he's trying to say, yeah, racism is disgusting. George Soros, they're trying to join the crowd. Black Lives Matter, they're trying to join the crowd. Equality, man. That's just Esau trying to get away from his image. That's all that is. They don't really care about, Jake's getting murdered and shit. They're just doing that to defend their image, man.
It's clean up.
Because they know it's the right thing to, all of a sudden Esau wants to do the right thing. When was Esau trying to do the right thing? All of a sudden he wants to do the right thing. You know why? Because he looks bad, man.
Yeah, he looks bad, yeah. That's very true.
That's why they're doing it. That's why you see them marching Black Lives Matter. Hey, man, there was some brothers a little photo.
Can I just say one thing? Because if you look at the protests, right, there's more than them than me in there.
Ooh,
You see
that's
that?
true. That's true.
Can you imagine that?
Because I just checked it out today.
6 of them passed still.
There wasn't even niggas walking around Black Lives Matter. The niggas don't even care about their lives, man. Esau cares more about our lives than we do.
Oh man.
That's true.
There was a party.
What kind of bullshit is that?
There was a party in northwest London, Housden, and thousands and thousands and thousands.
I think what the fuck?
And niggas went there. Yeah. But you have a protest and they ain't interested, man. It's Edomites. That's
Yeah.
it.
Edomites and me up in there.
And the nigger woman, and there's less nigger men. There's not much men, but it's a lot. You see, there's going to be more. It's more nigger woman, and
That's what I noticed.
Yeah,
That's what I noticed, man. There's more. Because you have to understand, Black Lives Matter, that was created by a feminist, lesbian feminist. It's a gynocentric, it's a feminist spirit.
yeah.
Because it was started by them. So you're gonna see more Jake women into that shit, and more like the effeminized, the so-called pussy kind of Jake style go there because they're going over there for the boot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why they're going there. The star. You see them niggas, because they just want some drama, man. They're going there for the girls, man. They don't really care about this shit.
Like Benjamin said, they want the pum pum.
Yeah, basically. You know what I mean? But Esau is into Black Lives Matter more than we. That shows you that they're trying to prove a point. It's a point that they're trying to prove.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Exactly.
They're trying to prove that we're good. We can do good.
Yeah.
We're not these murderers, and they're trying to clean all that up.
Yeah.
That's why what they did was I sent it to you, brothers, where there was a statue of King Leopold III, and they put a bag over his head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember, I sent that to you.
Yes.
If you look into some of your past shit that I sent to you, they put a bag over his statue in is it Denmark? Was it? Is it
Denmark.
Denmark, man. Norway, one of them. You know what I'm saying? They put a bag over his statue. It's over his head, to show that what he did was disgusting.
Oh.
And how because you have to understand, King Leopold, he never even went to Congo. He never even went to Congo. It was his henchmen that went there and did the dirty work.
That's him right there.
Is this one?
Yeah. They put that bloody bag over his head.
And they painted up Washington DC, Salaka. They painted a big painting up on Black Lives Matter on the whole of the road of Washington DC. Big, massive one, and put up a big sign of Black Lives Matter. I thought that was strange when I saw that.
Yeah, because it's demonic, man. You have to understand it's demonic. Black Lives Matter. They're pushing it so much, it's almost like you gotta sit back and question that shit and be like, what's this really all about, man? People 8 minutes silence for what's his name, George Floyd. thinking, man, he was just a guy, man. Obviously, I understand that
Uh-huh.
he got murdered on thingy, but like, it's like it's related to witchcraft. Some type of witchcraft.
Yeah, because and like you were saying, brother, the whole Black Lives Matter movement originates all the way back to a so-called Jew. It wasn't like a so-called black formed movement. It was a movement that was formed by the powers that be, you know, to cause confusion. Because the thing with George Soros, his job amongst the I'll call it what it is, the Masonic Brotherhood, his job is to stir up confusion and strife. That's his job. Like they have a term, the Masonic term is what is it? It's called ordo ab chaos, which means order out of chaos. So you have you have 3 different theses. Now the thesis on the left, I forgot what that is, but basically what it is right. I'll get on my phone. I'll break it down on my phone. I got it on my phone. Yeah, what it's all about is because the thing about it is that they gotta move quick. What do I mean by they? The powers that be. Right. They gotta move quick because they're running out of time in terms of setting up their new world order. So in order for them to set up the new world order, they have to bring chaos in the city. They have to get Jake riled up. They don't care. They have to get all these people riled up. Because even if you have Black Lives Matter movement, but you also have these other movements as well amongst these Edomites, you know, that's going on in the States and all of the above. And that's what they want to do. And that's why that's why we're in COVID-19. The reason why we're in COVID-19. And they're saying to people, stay in your house, stay in your house. It's to get you irritated so that you can do something and get rattled up. You know? But I want to show you, brother, something, man. No, it's the Hegelian dialect. I'm gonna go into that right there. It's called the Hegelian dialect.
That's the spirit. The beast shall be at peace with you.
Yeah, come. Yeah, just real quick. Just real quick. Yeah, this is it right here.
Lie him.
This is just the basic.
If you ain't doing
breakdown
that,
of it.
if you ain't doing that, lie him.
So it says Hegelian dialect. It says manufactured terrorist threat, right? And then you have anti-thesis, repression police state, synthesis, removal of freedom, transfer of power from the many to the few. So that's why you have all of these movements all around. You understand? Because it all goes back to one thing.
Yep. Reinforcements.
See, we're right in the people of chaos. Yeah.
See? Right. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What it is
You have to go to that.
yes. Basically it says agenda, centralization of power. So the way to get that, so they break it down. Thesis, manufactured terrorist threats. And you have
Hold it back. Just hold it, brother.
Police state, synthesis now. Removal of freedom, transfer of power. So they're transferring the power from the people all the way up to the top.
There's nothing in there, is it?
Right? That's why it says from the many to the few. How many people run the civilization? The few only run the civilization. Exactly. Some people say 1%, some people call it 5%. So that's the whole intent. The whole intent is just to make people go crazy, to give an excuse why we gotta take power from y'all. And we can rule over y'all for eternity. And this is why all of this stuff here that's happening, right? From this COVID-19 thing to the George Floyd thing, it's all culminating in terms of bringing in that mark of the beast. That's what it's all about. You got it, bro.
About control. The least, it's not even so much part, it's just control.
It's control, yeah.
Because they want to say that they want to control the people, because the riots and the protesting is getting out of hand, so they need to, because Esau always wants somebody to blame.
Yeah.
Alright? It's all about blaming tactics, you know. Because like I said, he's a deceiver. That's how he rules. That's how he, you know what I'm saying, maintains his authority. It's by saying, oh, we have to do this because the people are behaving like this, and there's a virus.
Yes.
And, you know, when it's really them, who brought out the virus, and it was them who caused the people to behave like how they're behaving.
Yeah.
Now he's saying, look at what they're doing. Because they're doing what all this is happening, I have to come in with the great solution. To control the people, to justify his you know, the chipping and the vaccines and, you know, the whole changing of people having to wear masks, you know, shutting down of certain stores and businesses and organizations and stricter quarantining, you know, because the people just acting crazy. So we got to come in with this martial law. So, you know, to fix up the place and that.
And
what I mean?
Yeah. And what comes after martial law? I mean, when martial law is initiated, what are they gonna do next?
Concentration camps.
They're gonna do that too, but they're gonna also kill people too.
Right.
And that's something that we've always been talking about. We've always been telling you, Jakes, look, man, y'all gotta repent because of this and that and the third. And we still telling you, Jakes, out there. But you, Jakes, just want to do you. You want to do you. You want to do your own thing, and get all riled up. Because really, what's happening is the spiritual demon Satan and also his physical counterparts. They know that they're going down. They know this very well. So Satan, his job is to take as much as he can take as possible while he's going down.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's right, man. We live in an interesting time, you know, because we read that verse, the nation shall rise against nation.
This is Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
All this shit is happening. I remember the years past where I read that scripture and I didn't really have nothing to really say about that because there wasn't no race wars, there wasn't much earthquakes, there wasn't pestilences, there were no virus outbreaks and shit. When I read that verse, I didn't have much to say. Now we read that verse and there's other things to say, man. Nation shall rise against nation. You know what I'm saying? That's a brave school. Okay? Nation shall rise against nation. Okay? You got the neo-Nazis. You got the Ku Klux Klan. Okay? You got this militia group called No Fucking Around Coalition. And I really only started learning about the No Fucking Around Coalition during the time when Ahmaud Arbery got shot down by them two devils, man, them two Edomites. And they lied on him. They tried to say that he stole from some building
site,
and that he tried to attack one of them. So that's like Esau, you know, started lying and saying, oh, that's why we shot him down dead. That's when you had this guy, Grandmaster Jay, and his people go down, you know, to the neighborhood where he got shot at and start knocking on doors. You know what I mean?
That's sweet. That's what he said.
Apparently, what happened was
looking in the windows.
Is that the people that they were looking for, they got put in a refined area, and they got
witness protection. They said.
Yeah, protection, something like that. Okay, because they knew that No Fucking Around Coalition, they were coming with the straps, man. They were coming with the guns. They were fully armed up, and a lot of the guys that's in No Fucking Around Coalition are ex-militaries, man. They're ex-soldiers in the military. You know, Grandmaster Jay proudly talks about how many guns he's got in his arsenal. And none of that's going to be able to save you from the day of the Lord, man. None of that's going to be able to save you, your guns. And I already made a video about that, about when you go to war, you may not consult the prophets first, man. You don't fucking just march into war. You don't just march in there. That's not how things were done in ancient Israel. You went to the priest.
Order.
Right.
Give me that in Deuteronomy 20.
That's good, bro.
Everything must be done decently in order. You don't just march, fuck these Edomites, fuck these.
Yeah.
You know, you don't go wild like that.
Yeah.
Because you have to stand, our God is a God of war.
Right.
He's the God of war. So if we're going to win, we must consort to the God of war.
That's right, brother.
Right.
And he will give us
Victory,
all the different skills and maneuvers what to do in war, because all of that comes from him.
That's right.
So ambushes, guerrilla warfare, that comes from the prophets, because we got those tactics from God himself, man.
Exactly.
That all came from the prophets. We really, all war came from the prophets, man. Because we got all of those visions from God himself, the God of war. Alright? So before no fuck around coalition, before they start fucking around and, you know, they're gonna come to us and we tell them the goods and what not to do, man.
Yeah.
We tell them out of the Bible what the word of the Lord says, but read Deuteronomy.
This is Deuteronomy 20. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots and the people more than thou,
Right.
be not afraid of them.
Right.
For the Lord Yahawah, Yahawashi, thy power is with thee.
Right, because the Most High is with thee. Because right now we're in the land of our enemies. Alright? We're in the land of captivity. So you're gonna definitely come to the prophets now. Because the odds are against you. You're in your enemy's land. You're in captivity, man. You know what I mean? You calling on Yahweh. Who's that, man? Grandmaster J. Who's Yahweh? There's no E in ancient Hebrew. That's not even a word, man. That's not even a Hebrew word. You know what I mean? And then he says Yahweh, and then he's got an Egyptian symbol hanging from his neck, man. So I'm like, which one are you, man? That's confusion. That's confusion.
And that's why you gotta watch these guys, man. Because I saw the video that the brother did. Brother Manata Sakbar, the elder brother from South Carolina, he spoke on him and everything like that, and it was found out that he's actually a plant. See, the dude's an actual plant. See, you know, but that's because we do research. Jake don't really do research. They just follow a guy because he's got the influential spirit on him.
Right.
That's what Jake do. You know, and when you look at the term Grandmaster, the term Grandmaster goes back to a Mason. It's actually a Masonic name. It goes back to the Masons. When you type in type it in right now. Because even Google tells you the truth. Google will tell you, look, Grandmaster is such and such. It breaks it down to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but this is what I'm saying. Jake don't do the research. Jake just follow a guy. And it's like, they don't care because what he's saying, it sounds good. It sounds potent. Just because the guy sounds a certain way, it don't mean you follow the guy. Right. You know? Even this Nation of Islam thing with Farrakhan. The reason why a lot of Jakes are following Farrakhan, because why? Because he speaks eloquent. He speaks well.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's why I go on my comment. A lot of Jakes, they were more concerned with the fact that I wasn't articulate in my video. That's why I got a lot of backlash in my video. A lot of Jakes, they were more concerned with how I speak and not what I was actually saying, man.
Yep.
That's how simple Jake is, man. That's why I said speak onto our smooth things. That's what Jake wants, man. Jake wants that surface image, man. They don't want the quality, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake is simple, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't look into things.
Yeah, see, it tells you right here. I got the same right here. It's locked, brother. Oh, you got it? Oh, you got it. Okay, yeah, go on.
Yeah, this is I just typed in Grandmaster and it says of the order, and it says Magister's Generalis goes back to German, and it says in medieval military order such as the Knights, the Templar, the Livonian Brotherhood of the Sword, the Grandmaster was the formal executive head of military or feudal hierarchy, Freemasonry, the Crusaders, Arabian Peninsula, and it has like the guy with that's what he would wear, the Grandmaster.
Yeah.
That stuff. It goes back to the Freemasons.
Freemasonry, okay.
Yeah.
And when you look up the term Mason, the word Mason means master builder. So that term, when you hear that term Grandmaster or Mason, it all connects.
It connects, man. And the brother from Glasgow, well, he said that there was when you go to his Facebook account, it's like a Masonic symbol on his Facebook account, man. So I'm like, okay, it's starting to make sense now. Okay, so he's basically leading Jake into